Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Find X6 Pro, and today I will show you how you can go through the setup process of this device. So when you pull it up for the first time, you will be presented with the hello screen, where all you have to do is just click on the arrow. Now, because this is the, I believe, like a China version device, obviously it looks like it defaults with the respectable languages right at the front, but because it's running Android, we also have every other language. I'll be choosing English for that reason. Next, we have legal information like user agreement, privacy policy, carrier services, and a bunch more other things. So just scroll all the way down and select more and agree. And enhanced services, so we have some auto download for, I believe, software updates, system stability improvements. You can agree or disagree to all of those if you want to, depending. So you can see there's even more of those. From there, you go to the next page, which is quick setup, which allows you to use other OnePlus, OPPO device to basically quickly transfer over the data and set up everything, like add your accounts and so on to this device without any hassle. But because I'm setting up this device as a new one, I am going to basically skip it right here, and this gives me the option to sign into my network. This step is optional and you don't have to do this, but if you want to, obviously you can. If you choose to skip signing into Google or to Wi-Fi and also haven't popped in any kind of SIM card, you won't have any kind of network connectivity. Therefore, date and time usually won't be set correctly or automatically, and you won't have the option to sign into something like Google account and do a couple other things. But everything that it will basically happen because of that can be later on changed after the setup by just going into the settings and connecting to network. Sign into OPPO account. Again, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this. Then we have import data. Again, another way of importing the data. So this would allow you to go through the process and manually select what you want to import, like for instance messages, call logs, applications, and so on. And you have support for OPPO, Realme, OnePlus, and other Androids along with iPhones. Or you can just set it up as new. Sorry for that. Next, we have unlocking method. So here we have a couple different ways of going about it. We have password, which will consist of PIN, pattern, or password, and under that we have fingerprint and face recognition. The two second options are basically two biometric options that you can use to unlock your device, and because they are biometrics, they are prone to not working all the time. Sometimes, for instance, your fingerprint might not be read correctly, as you might need to scan it a couple times. Face recognition might not always detect your face correctly. So for those, you will always be required to select PIN, pattern, or password, just because biometrics aren't 100% reliable. So there we go. Now, if you're planning to just use a screen lock like PIN, pattern, password, you don't need to select fingerprint or face recognition. Or alternatively, you don't need to protect your device at all if you don't want to, though I wouldn't recommend that. Next, we have add home screen icons. We have things like phone manager, Breno, and some other ones which I don't really know what they are, but you have a description, so if you want to add them, obviously go for it. Next, we have screen display. This is just basically the screen font size. You can increase it, decrease it. I'm going to keep it at default. Navigation style, button, gestures, choose again whichever one you want. And this finishes up the setup. So click on get started, and here's your home screen. Now, with that being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.